Welcome to BI TV, your fortnightly recap of global BI and analytics news, views and reviews. The first story from the past fortnight that I want to discuss is one around cloud business intelligence, and it's an article that's entitled Cloud BI, More SMBs and More Happening Right Now. And it was an article that was published on informationmanagement.com and written up by senior editor Justin Kern. And basically it reports some of the facts from Dresden Advisory Services' 2013 Cloud BI Market Study. Now that study is now in its second year and it was based on around 1,100 respondents. And it revealed a significant growth in cloud BI implementations, and particularly for SMBs. It attributed that growth in the SMB sector mainly to the fact that the cloud can lower some of the resource restrictions that can sometimes prevent smaller organisations from implementing BI initiatives. And in fact, Dresden said that he found in the report that there was a big growth in implementations from all different types of cloud analytic programs over 2012. And it found that 28% of respondents are using or in the process of setting up private cloud BI deployments. And that's a 12% increase over 2012. Furthermore, 30% responded saying that they're already implementing or planning to implement a hybrid cloud BI program within the next 2 years, and that was a 4% increase over findings from the 2012 version. The second BI related story that we came across over the past fortnight was the TDWI's best practice report on data visualization and discovery for better business decisions. Now this was a report that was compiled by TDWI Research Director for BI, David Stoddard. Now the report examines organisations and their experience with data visualisation and discovery. There's the practices that they're implementing as well as the technologies that they're interested in. And it also offers some best practice thoughts for improving decision making and analysis. But interestingly, it found that just 7% of the 453 respondents said that they were very satisfied with their visual analytics capabilities currently. It also found that 33% of respondents are currently implementing a data visualization program for discovery and analysis, and that a further 45% are planning to do so. Now, it also covered across some very interesting background about who the target audiences are for these implementations, and also this one was quite interesting. It talked about who develops and ends up deploying the visualizations that are created from these technical capabilities. And what the report found was that IT developers, 62% were the target group that were actually developing the visualizations. And it was also found that it was a technical audience right the way through. Business analysts, 54%, power users, 45%, and data analysts, 42%. And basically what this demonstrates is that BI content is still created by people from some sort of technical background. Business users want to be able to use and understand analysis so they can make better decisions, but they don't want to spend their time developing the content themselves. The report also talked about the business benefits that were sought, and for 77% of respondents said that improved efficiency was what they were after, and that was the #1 business benefit sought. The second one was faster responses to business challenges, coming in at 62%, and then the ability to identify new business opportunities at 59%. It was interesting to note that the report found that skills and budget shortages were the biggest barriers to implementations, while the primary user groups of visual data analysis capabilities were business executives. This is an in-depth report, and it gives a really good overview and sense of where the industry is at currently, the major development plans, technical priorities and business benefits sought, as well as objectives, drivers and the primary user groups for implementations of a data visualization nature. The third story that caught our eye over the past fortnight was one that was written by Hannah Smalltree in informationmanagement.com. The story was entitled 5 Secrets to Kick Off an Analytics Project. Essentially, Smalltree contends that while analytics has emerged from the dusty backroom and taken centre stage, it also means that this mainstream process has resulted in people raising their expectations about the return on investment they expect from BI and analytics projects, because there's been a lot of success stories and proven successes and ROI. The article essentially collects and collates the thoughts of analytics leaders from TDWI's March Big Data Analytics Summit in Savannah. And essentially, it's come up with 5 best practice secrets to observe in order to kick off a successful analytics project. The first piece of advice is to understand the business decisions the new data is hoping to support and the project itself will support. The second is to evaluate the valuable data, and especially unique data, and the policies around its use. Third is to conduct a visual POC for analytics projects. Fourth, use analytics tools that support SQL, because they suggest people in your organisation probably already have the skills to utilise them today. And lastly, holistically consider the present and future business needs, workloads, and technology options. TDWI's Director of Research for Advanced Analytics, Fern Harper, wrote a very interesting article on TDWI's blog site over the past week, and it was called 3 Ways to Use Geospatial Data in Analytics. The article offers some interesting stats on current and planned adoption of geospatial analytics, as well as its possible applications. Now, the article references the 2013 TDWI study into the growing importance of geospatial analytics, which essentially found that 39% of respondents are currently using geospatial analytics, and that 79% plan on using geospatial analytics within the next 36 months. Further to that, 81% said that they would use geospatial analytics within their big data solutions within the coming 3 years. Possible types of analysis using geospatial analytics were predictive analytics, operational analytics, and situational analytics. And for further details around that and the particular use cases, go to tdwi.org. The 5th article that grabbed our attention over the last couple of weeks was a media release that was put out by IDC. And it was entitled, IDC Forecasts Business Analytics Software Market to Continue on its Strong Growth Trajectory through 2017. And basically, this analyst firm is forecasting worldwide business analytics software market to grow at a 9.7% compound annual growth rate through 2017. They cited a few reasons for this. They said it was mainly driven by the promise of better and faster decision making and the competitive advantage that people could gain through that process. Program Vice President for Business Analytics at IDC, Dan Vessett, also contributed broad interest in big data as also a strong key that was underpinning that projected growth rate. For more details and regional breakdowns on projected growth rates, check out TDWI's website. Now, to conclude this episode of BITV, I'd like to direct your attention to 2 resources. The first one is another TDWI blog, and this time it was written by Principal Consultant Michael Schiff. And it's entitled, BI, Becoming Cheaper, Better, Faster and More Pervasive Each Year. Basically, it provides a nostalgic, tongue-in-cheek overview of how technological innovations such as advanced data warehousing, data mining, advanced data visualizations and self-service BI are enabling organisations to achieve cheaper, deeper and faster data-based insights than ever before. And secondly, there's another very insightful LinkedIn conversation, and this time it's on the Business Intelligence, Big Data, Analytics, MIS Reporting and Big Data Group. And it's all around the question, what functionality do you value in a BI solution? And essentially it offers a sense for the modern demands and expectations on BI tools, projects and professionals. Well, we're out of time again, so thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in a fortnight for more BI TV.